Sandico and R.J. Godfrey, the opening. A year away at Ohio State, not a leading scorer at over 15 per game. Miles Stute coming in from Vanderbilt. And an early look in the post. Touch for Meechie Johnson, the penetration. And the handoff. Finally, 10 new players coming in via the portal or recruiting. Similar vibe at South Carolina. Kobe Knox splashes home the turn.
Even though we try to make it more complicated.
Broadcasters certainly do.
Yes. Good help that time. Team defense by South Carolina early on.
Hunter will feed Godfrey, and that's a dunk.
How did that pass get in?
Bit out of control outside to Meechie Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Elijah Strong.
Quite the accomplishment, really. Now the dean of coaches.
Longest tenured coach in the ACC. That's hard to believe. Sharp
To him, doesn't he?
9-2.
If you're on the road, and especially if you're on the road for the first time this year.
Here in Tigertown. Of course, that's the era we live in right now with the transfer portal. Godfrey out of control, and a blocking after the timeout. Grant Polk on the floor for the first time, and the three from the corner.
First group had no answers for South Carolina. They didn't get great shots, so he's kind of searching for better offensive rhythm.
Can make that shot, he didn't that time.
And one of the challenges for South Carolina has been the three-point shooting.
Carter Welling with a touch. Foster nearly at his pocket pick, gets it back under the basket.
And the trick will be to eliminate those strikeouts.
Coming up next right here on ESPN2, the ESPN Bernstein. John Crispin on the call for that one.
You told me to keep an eye on Townsend.
We saw Townsend, the bounce, stolen. That was Welling. Now it's Zach Foster. And rejected out of bounds. Gamecocks without a point in the last 2 minutes. That's a three by Carter Welling.
It just...
Gamecocks track it down in a fresh 20. Outside to Polk, quick trigger. Under 10. Good give and go, and Butler couldn't grab it.
Best in the league, but their three-point percentage is 14th best.
Hunter, a little stop and pop.
How much confidence is...
He was 11 for 11 before that. 1 of 2. Gamecock possessions coming down to the end. Meechie Johnson. Corner three by Walker. Vibe in the last 6 minutes or so. Godfrey double teamed. He'll go to work. Yet this game feels different. He played in it 2 years ago. He won in this building. And he said, we got to come out strong today. Lamont Paris got to set up some more plays for him.
Yes. Clemson's starting to get comfortable in the middle third.
16. He called it the closest 16-point victory in his career. Stute off the mark. And it's tapped out. It'll stay on this end.
That have a 10-foot putt, you don't expect to make that very often. But when you have a 5-foot putt, you get all tense, and he kind of feels like his team is shooting a little.
Shooting. And that'll be the 4th team foul. Good look inside. There's a layup. And Elijah about flex. When I say you guys, former coaches, analysts that I know and love, I always think of something occurring on the baseline. Carter Welling jump.
Series of screen the screeners.
Now, when you start the screeners, or you help the helper, I think that's next level. That's also scored 26 here in this building 2 years ago. 6 of 10 from deep, and saved by go transfer, an open look. Couldn't connect. Davidson, he can. So the lead now at 8.
So you're telling me it's +6 in three-point differential?
Your math is better than mine. And excuse me,
these shots in this game.
9 different Tigers have scored. To your point, Knox, and a nice play out of the. All of a sudden, the basket looks a little bigger. Elijah Strong muscles one up and draws the foul from Carter Welling.
Ghost screen is better known. That's a slip. A ghost screen is usually done on the ball.
Then for that program, and now in the ACC along Tobacco Road at NC State. Sandico, tough finish in traffic. Lead down to 5.
Oh, here's this middle third again.
With some contact, a late whistle.
High degree of difficulty.
Welling at the line 73% this season. Don't forget, the most walks. Wanted the foul, did get the whistle. A lot of contact. Dylan Hunter, the bounce pass, and the dunk. Sharp jumps, the spin. Gets a bounce. A whirling dervish in traffic. You get the sense of what his potential could be like once league play rolls around next month.
And he can play the point.
Johnson hasn't made a shot yet.
Should go 2 for 1.
Sandico out of control. That's an offensive. Gamecocks will get it back for at least one more attempt. Buckner, nifty finish. Got to go. There's Johnson. The dump off. Simeon at the buzzer, and let's see. Welling off the bounce spots, Porter. Dylan Hunter claims the rebound. Now it's Davidson, the Euro. And fouled with the left hand. Sir Jinx is real. And not spectacular if you're a fan of the.
That's an easy call on the help defense.
Second on Wallin. Johnson off the screen, a little give and go. Asandeko.
Spot. So you can show your hands and be straight up. But if your landing spot is anywhere.
Second half, you've given me a paradigm shift.
Yes.
And preaching about the miles away in a turnover. That'll be the 6th of the night for Carolina. Davidson found a crease. 2-possession game. Pair of emerging teams in the ACC and SEC. Ace Buckner's been a bright spot.
Carolina's done a great job of keeping Clemson off the offensive glass.
Knox high off the glass. Now it's Buckner, scoops it. And Godfrey.
There's a lot to like in that national semifinal.
You could call volleyball with what I'm hearing right now.
No. Mary would roll her eyes.
Brad Brownell already to the bench, and he's giving instructions to Dylan in college hoops since 2022. In the American Conference, Porter drains the mid. My question for you is, where will the offense come from? It's a turnover. Buckner attacking the rack.
Not unless Michi Johnson starts making some shots. He's so key for them.
Strong forced that one up. Cleared by Wallin. Second half, 2. Try to set up a play for Michi Johnson, the runner. And a foul was called.
Ball go through the net one time.
First point of the night for South Carolina's leading scorer this season. I would imagine the great Dawn Staley is watching this game tonight and rooting. Porter off the screen. Carter Welling, a couple of monster steps. He'll take a tumble. 0-2 to go. You told me Welling was 1 for 5. Make it 1 for 6. Last 4 minutes. Kobe Knox on the attack. Polk left open. And the response. Big shot.
Figures his first 3 games of the season, but none since. Has really struggled shooting, but saw that 3-point shot through 11.
That was the end of the Oliver Purnell era and the beginning of Brad Brownell. That's a travel Stute turn.
Man, it's just such a hard pass to catch. I don't think the shot clock should be at 4.2.
The playoff, my friend, is officially here starting Friday night.
Did they get the playoff teams correct?
I don't think so. I don't want to turn it into a talk. Buckner.
And of course, Buckner, who has struggled now. Lamont Paris is searching. Where they were pretty good. But some of this you have to credit Clemson's defense and
another turnover saved by Buckner. He's on the move. And the finish. And Johnson.
And that's on the glass, because second chance points, Clemson only has 8, Carolina has 5. That's not where the game.
Victory if that's what it takes. Either side would take one tonight. Little start stop by Johnson, left-handed delivery. And his first field goal. R.J. Godfrey and Michi Johnson are doing for their teams tonight. Does that make sense, Professor?
Absolutely.
Goaltending, little basket interference. It couldn't finish.
Numbers 5-on-4.
Johnson slow to get up. Welling attacking and finishing.
Go for the and one.
Not an easy finish.
No.
And this time he gets the free throw. Duty. Sharp jumps. Now it's Johnson to Knox. Corner 3 is all net.
On the line. Just shooting individual free throws, that's not part of the repetition part.
Johnson the layup.
Clemson our game a little bit. Players are playing like they practice, and you get away with more.
Sharp jumps. Looking for his first points of the second half. And he'll get back to 10.
Davidson 6'10", Wallin 6'10".
Will give and go. Welling finds a way. And they do. Knox was bumped by Buckner. Or 25. And it doesn't matter how ugly it is.
Right.
He's 7-7 all time in the state. To all these fans, once down in Columbia, down in the Low Country, here in the Upstate.
What did he say? Find a way to enjoy it more.
Yeah. Good advice from himself to himself. Ace Buckner. Crowd back in it. Johnson collects. Full head of steam and a great dish. Struggling team at the free throw line. And Welling now 4 of 11
at the free throw line.
Capich 3 of 6 at the line this season after almost 11 points per game for the Big West champions last year. Played for the Austrian. A good team this year, by the way. Here's Buckner baseline. And the clean.
Little zone, first time we've seen it.
Buckner. Over the back for 3. Capich on the offensive glass. Up and in. Who wants it? Capich. There was contact. 1 of 2. Back to the line. All net. Well, that's a big shot for son of Greg. Sweet moment. A new career. Gamecocks the other way. Put back by Knox. 7. Final score 68-61.
Wasn't artistic, but a win is a win is a win.